This is our second annual beginning of the year sanctuary celebration.
We're here to provide education and information to our community, families, educators, and students about our work related to Sanctuary District and giving them the information they need in case there's issues related to ICE or their refugee status.
Well, a lot of it is sanctuary work, spreading awareness about these unjust policies and then trying to see where we could help each other.
What we are experiencing today in this political context is not new. I want to acknowledge the African American community, the Native American communities, the Chinese and Japanese communities who have suffered the atrocities and inhumanity of family separation and exclusion in this country. And I want to give thanks to those communities who have resisted and who have fought for justice that has resulted in hard-won civil rights that we are here today to defend. In this context, we have to be aware and prepared, and that's what positions us to be an unafraid community, to be unafraid educators.
I am an immigrant, and I also struggled with feeling as part of my community at Oakland High School. This event is about sanctuary and how we create sanctuary in OUSD. So it's supposed to offer workshops and trainings for teachers or administrators on how to create a positive environment in their classrooms and their schools at large. I had a workshop around how to create a gracious space. So that means that creating a space where all students feel welcome and all students feel safe, and how do you bring them into that space to make them feel like they have a community.
All students have the right to go to school and to benefit from all educational services regardless of immigration status. So we are not breaking the law. We are not pushing the envelope. What we are doing is upholding the constitutional rights of our students.
I'm a community advocate with the Asian Law Caucus, specifically with the National Security and Civil Rights Program. We do a lot of work with the AMEMSA communities, right, the Arab, Middle Eastern, Muslim, South Asian communities, along with other marginalized communities of color.
I think it's important to remember what Trump said when he was running for presidency. He's calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States. For the Muslim ban specifically, we've been on the ground working with partners since the first version of the Muslim ban in January 2017, providing direct legal services, Know Your Rights workshop.
Y le diremos a toda la nación que no tenemos miedo.
We're going to tell the country that we have no fear.
Nosotros estamos aquí para luchar por nuestras familias y por nuestros niños que también son ciudadanos americanos.
We are here to fight for our families, our children that are also American citizens.
We were dancing a traditional Guatemalan mom dance, which made me cry. I did Peace Corps in Guatemala, so I got to really see like youth that I would see there thriving here. That was beautiful, so the energy is stunning.
Do what you please. Paint me over with the brush called discrimination. Color me in with the colors called generalization. And wash me out with the unbelievable concept of Islamophobia. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. I'm a girl. I am a Muslim. My name is Dua. And I'm not a terrorist. Was written by Zainab. Thank you.
I definitely was able to learn, okay, if this situation comes up with a family, they want to confide in me, I think I have some tools to help them prepare if necessary.
What is one thing that we as parents and teachers can do to empower families and make an impact, families that are in immigration crisis? We know that people will get taken by ICE, and the one piece that folks usually don't focus on is how do you get someone out of immigration jail while they're fighting their case, so they can actually fight deportation from a place of freedom and not from behind bars and separated from their families.
It's been a wonderful day today. I've seen just a real joy and a real sense of purpose to support and put our arms around our students. And it's a true community feeling. It really has brought out the best in Oakland, in our community of schools.
I'm so happy that it's actually continuing and people are finding more information about what it means to be sanctuary, because I know it's so important for most of my peers, especially when in a city like Oakland, right, where there's so many immigrants and so many people from like immigrant backgrounds. Everyone needs to be educated on how to respond to different situations when it comes to dealing with immigrants and also like students of color in general. So I'm just really happy that we have this opportunity for teachers and students to come together and like make a solution.
We're roses that grew in the concrete, and And when you think of a rose that grew in the concrete, you don't question its stem, its petals. You support and you look at its tenacity and will to reach the sun, right? R.I.P. Tupac. Seeing your students that way, right? Seeing the youth that way, and then providing them unconditional love and support, keep going from there.
The energy here is just supportive.
I hope that we can create a place where all students feel safe and welcome and accepted, and a place where all students feel like they have the support to thrive in their schools.